Why? Because if Thomas Partey was available as a free agent in this window, guess who would be going in for him, trying to sign him? That's right, us.
I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person I owe is myself. Strict.
Yes, people. Welcome back to my channel. Big Stricto here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever it is that these other YouTubers tell you to do, but do it for me. Breaking news, Thomas Partey set to leave the club at the end of June, which is in a couple of days. I'll get straight to it. This is a bad call. This is terrible. I cannot put it in any other terms. This is, in fact, I go as far as using stronger terms. This is disgraceful. Absolute disgraceful. We've got a player who was arguably one of our best performers last season. Versatile. Told to play in multiple positions, he played it. The guy played in every position apart from a goalkeeper last season, and he played them well. He was solid. Yes, we know he hasn't been fit at his time at Arsenal, but generally the last season and a half, he's kept his fitness improving. In fact, I can't remember Thomas Partey getting injured last season, and certainly not for long spells or long periods. This is absolutely embarrassing, and I'll tell you why. Because if Thomas Partey was available as a free agent in this window, guess who would be going in for him, trying to sign him? That's right, us. That's right. If Thomas Partey played for Chelsea and was a free agent, guess who would be going in to sign him? That's right, us. I can't believe we would let a player with so much experience, so much... I'm lost for words, to be honest with you. I'm lost for words. But the experience alone is in that midfield. You think about Miles Lewis-Skelly, a player who is naturally a midfielder. You think about Nwaneri, all these players who could benefit from his experience, his calm and his composure. Now, I'm not going to talk about that other stuff that is flying on the internet because I don't know. And I don't know whether or not that might have played a part. I can't even speculate, and I'm not. But I'm going to strictly stick to football. This guy you keep in your team. I don't care how bad or how good your team is. He is a pivotal cog in your team, in your squad. He's a valuable player, valuable member, valuable asset to your club. And to let him leave because you don't want to up his wages, to me, it doesn't make any sense. We've got Kai Havertz, one of the highest paid players in our club's history. Club's history. And you can't give it, you can't rise or give this man the money he wants for at least a season and a half until we have that midfielder, that assurance. It does not make any sense to me. It really, really doesn't make any sense. Like I said, this is a very bad call. This is worse than getting a death threat, bro. This is worse than getting a death threat from a known shooter. It's a very bad call, is what I'm trying to tell you people. It's a bad call. And I think at the end of the day, I don't know whose head this is lying on. Mikel, this is another hill you want to die on, then please make sure you die on that hill. Yeah, make sure you die on that hill because you are making it difficult for me to back you. And I've been backing you. Everyone knows I back you. I get so much stick for backing you. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this one here is a bad call. I don't know who whether it's Mikel, whether it's the uppers, I don't know. But this is a bad call. Considering we flipping brought Jorginho in. We brought Jorginho in because we needed that experience. That was what we said. We needed that experience for the squad, for squad depth. And when needed on, he could come on. And you've got someone like Partey. I really don't understand this move. I'm getting, honest to God, yeah, I'm getting tired of all of this now. I'm getting tired of all of this. We've got Kepa coming in from Chelsea. Everyone's convincing me this is a great move because he's 5 million. And I keep saying this. You don't need to understand. This guy could not perform at clubs with high expectations. We are chasing the league this season. We chased it last season, but the expectation is this season, the league, major trophies need to be delivered this season. Me, I'm saying the league. It might be the Champions League. For me, it's not a FA Cup or a League Cup. Forget the League Cup, cool. Forget FA Cup, cool. That has to accompany another trophy. Do you understand? So you're bringing in players like Kepa who have proven time and time again Whenever there's high expectations placed on them, they cannot perform. We saw what he was like at Bournemouth. Why? Because there's no expectation. He can exceed there. To bring him to a club like Arsenal, again, signing these Chelsea players. I was just looking through the list. The only season we haven't signed a Chelsea player in the last 6 seasons is 2021-2022 season. That's the only season a Chelsea player hasn't walked through that door, which is crazy to me. And it's not a coincidence we've been failing, bringing these Chelsea players, bringing in opposition. Bro, how you gonna have a gun and have your enemy supply you bullets, bro? How? Your enemy could not supply you ammo. They just cannot, because it's not going to fire well. I don't understand this. I honestly don't understand this. Kepa and then now Nogaard to replace Thomas Partey. Nogaard to replace. Just, bro, I'll be honest with you, yeah. You don't know, I go to a lot of games, yeah. I've watched us play Brentford. I've heard this brother's name, yeah. I couldn't tell you what position he played in. He doesn't stand out. He doesn't stand out. And that, to me, already we are devaluing the quality of the squad already. So you're telling me Nogaard is good enough to come in and fill in for Thomas Partey? How old is Nogaard? I think he's 31. So it's not even like you're bringing in a younger, fresher player. Zubimendi we've been waiting on. Like, we don't even know what's going on with that situation. We've seen the memes. We signed him in May. Signed him in... Like, this guy's been signing more months than flipping... Let me not even make that. But I don't get this club sometimes. I really don't get it. Are we just trying to win the championship? Is that what we're trying to win? These players are not quality. They don't improve the squad. They are just numbers. They don't improve the squad. Out of all the players I would have kicked out that door, Thomas Partey was the last one on that list. I can tell you that. Partey was the last one on that list. In fact, Partey wasn't even on the list. Come on, what is going on? If anyone agrees that, and if you agree that, yeah, it's time for Partey to move on, then you need to get your head checked. Then I mean, you need to get your eyes and your head checked, because your eyes, clearly you're not watching him. Clearly you're not watching him. But at this point now, it's getting to the point where it's a joke. We're seeing teams around us strengthening their squad with quality players. They're getting the business done early. All I see is the same pattern I've been seeing for the last 6 years when it comes to this. We're going to end up dragging the window. Yeah, when the window reopens, we're going to end up dragging it. And then when it comes to the final week, we're going to end up buying Jadon Sancho. That's what's going to happen. We're going to end up buying Jadon Sancho. And they're going to convince us that it's a good move, the price is fair, his wages are fair. We've been here a million times. I've seen it. And it starts like this. When a Chelsea player walks through the door, you know the pattern already. You already know. It's disgusting. But Thomas Partey, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And yeah, hit the likes.